Hello, all my nerd friends out there. This is Mr. Chill here, and I wanted to go over Superman issue 1, done by Joshua Williams. And I just got done reading it, and first of all, it's very, very colorful, very bright. Well, it should be. It's Superman. It should be a bright comic book. It reminds me kind of like I'm reading the animated series or watching the animated series of Superman. I don't know you remember back in the day, kind of like around the same time the Batman animated series, the Superman anime. Kind of reminds me of that brightness. It was okay. It was good. Everything got me interesting. Looks like Lex is trying to convince Superman we need to work together. We need to be allies, separate enemies. We need to combine our sources. The greatest mind in the world, Lex, versus not combine with the strongest superhero in the universe. So that'll be a great duo right there. Because new enemies rising. It looks like enemies of Lex. There a lot of villains that Superman fought in the past. Parasite or Pesticide, I think Pesticide or Parasite, whatever, was in here. Looks like Corner Superman. You know, Superman will get out of it. He fought Livewire. That was cool. But I do hope there's new villains. And it looks like some new villains. I wonder who these creatures or beings. It looks like they're working on Bizarro, and they're looking at all the Superman's villains. And it looks like he's back having his secret identity again. That's okay. No big deal on that. I kind of wish everyone knew who he was. It kept that story interesting a little bit. But it just, I wonder if Lex knows. I think Lex does know. Maybe they've been talking on and off through this whole issue because Superman could hear everything and he could concentrate his hearing and he could hear Lex talking in his prison. And it was kind of weird because even the inmate, like he's in prison right now, Lex, and he said, "Why are you talking to someone? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to some other guy." And Superman too, he was fighting Livewire and he was hearing Lex in his ear, and Lex was giving instruction how to defeat Livewire, how to defeat Parasite, um, just defeat these enemies. He really wants to work together, and Lex even gave his whole company to him while he's in prison. Give us all his resources. He gave everything to him. His assistant told him, "You could have the resources we have. We could help you. We want to build a dome." Lex predicts something big's happening. Something's huge happening that they need to work together. And in the end of this story, it's called The Dawn of DC. Coming to Superman, danger, horror. We just seeing flashes, and we see someone talking. We don't know who they are. I have a feeling who it is. But Jor-El told Krypton that it was doomed, and no one believed him. This world is now also doomed. Will the people here believe you? And it looks like Brainiac sitting in the chair. Cause you see, like kind of like looks like worlds around him, and someone sitting in the chair with a lot of wires. They're trying to cover it, but it looks like Brainiac. Maybe, or it could be someone else. And it's continue in the dawn of DC in 2023. Looks like another big event coming up. Maybe that's who Lex is talking about. But it's okay story. Joshua Williams, like I said, it's very bright, very action. I do hope. One thing about Joshua Williams, he does make some interesting story. I kind of liked his Robin story. That was really cool, really fun. He introduced a lot of new characters in that. He does bring some new characters in. And his big old event he did with Crisis. I think the Dark Crisis wasn't that great. It was kind of boring. I do hope it does get more emotion, have more emotions in character. Like something deep happens, something game changing. When it comes to Superman, he's just powerful, but he looks like he's having a big old family. Haven't read Superman lately. I dropped all of them because it was kind of getting dull. So hopefully some game changing events happen in the Superman stories that Joshua Williams writing. It looks like him and Lex go working together in these stories, and I'm okay with that. Lex changed his story a little bit, just not being a villain no more. Make him. He's been on and off in DC history. Obviously, he's been good, he's been bad, good, bad, whatever. I want some game changing things to happen to these characters. I want Superman to experience something, a lost, or like how Nightwing stories go. I want to feel more emotion, what he cares. Maybe he fails, protects something. Who knows? I want to feel something. The story that Joshua Williams is writing with Superman. More emotions, more drama, more something. We always get action. Look, we got tons of action here. He fights villains all the time, but put some more emotions in it to his character. See see what how Superman feels. He loves Lois Lane. Maybe they'll have another kid. Who knows? Maybe John will have a sister this time. That'd be crazy. He does. You don't need to just have one kid. Maybe something game changing like that. Maybe Lois is pregnant. Maybe a new threat of villain. Maybe something happens. I want something big to happen here in this story of Superman. And it was pretty cool when you went to Big War World and he got stuck there, turning gladiator and all that stuff, and people he lost there. I didn't even finish that story. I wonder what was good, but it was all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Joshua Williams with does Superman. Hope some game changing things to happen. I hope it makes more story interesting. The more villains are coming. I wonder what's his Dawn of DC. They're thinking who's his new big threat. Let's see what's going on. I can't wait to read more. I always give a good issue, maybe 6 issues in, see how the story plays out. If it's really good, really not, I'll jump off. But give me your guys' thoughts. What do you think about Joshua Williams' first issue of Superman? Are you liking it? Are you interested in reading more? What do you think is going to happen? What kind of new villains they're going to give us? That'd be dope. I know who did a good Superman run was Michael Bendis. I think I got his name right. Michael Bendis. Bendis. When he first came in and did Superman, oh my God! When he made that new monsters villain that destroy his Krypton's planet. The real reason Krypton got destroyed. That monster with the big old axe. I forgot his name was, but dude, that was awesome. And he brought his father back in a way. He was a survivor. He had that messed up face. That was pretty cool too. I love that. Michael Mendes there. Hope I got his name was. The thing was Michael Mendes. I know it was Bendis' son. He did great work on Superman. I love that a lot. I gotta read Tom Taylor's Superman. I know he did Tom Taylor. So hopefully he does a good job writing Joshua Williams. Hopefully he does a good job. Let's trust him and see what he got. Let's see what he does. But comment below what you guys. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Superman issue 1 and what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Please comment below. But thank you all for watching again. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please hit the like button if you do, and subscribe if you're new. I talk about a lot of good comic book stories, a lot to look forward. Obviously, you're seeing that DC's getting ready for a big old event, and I believe this year is gonna be a good year for comic books. So far, Nightwing's been knocking out of the park. Deceased, the War of the Undead Gods, been awesome, and can't wait to read more stories, man. Got Hickman coming out with a new comic book story this year. More Tom Taylor greatness. Um, and what was it? I think Tom King is coming out with one as well. He's gonna come up with some good stories too. A lot of good writers coming with some lot of good stories. Can't wait to read them all. But thank you all for watching again. Hope you have a good day and a good night. And remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.